when we last left you guys were in the hallway of the Spiral Archive. Being attacked by something.
Getting stabbed.
And then Rodrigo and Ujebe, the ring lady, turn the corner. And you guys are now here. And she says we should press on. The Spiral Archive's just around the corner.
Let's go around the corner.
Yeah.
Let's test her word.
Sure. Sure. So you go just around the corner.
Yeah.
And there it is. The corridor opens into a wide circular chamber. Instead of a floor, a vast well lined with row upon row of books, scrolls, and parchment plummets downward. Below, flickering flames gently illuminate the chamber in soft light. A flight of narrow stone stairs descends in a spiral along the inner walls of the shaft, which is crisscrossed by a lattice of slender, impossibly thin bridges. So think of this as a giant scroll, but vertical.
Okay.
And that's the library.
Sweet.
Wow.
Got there.
Okay.
So this is what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Is there music playing right now?
Yes.
Awesome, because I was seriously creeped out for a moment. I was like, wow, my brain's just filling with this sense of awe. Oh, wait.
Justin, you're such a good storyteller. You just create the atmosphere.
I create atmosphere. Yeah. All right, what do you guys want to do? You're
So
out
do
of
you.
combat. The
It's
world is
called
open to
breathing.
you.
I guess we look for books.
We don't look for
scrolls,
books. We look
things.
specifically for the Skypharaoh scrolls, but I know which parchments they're at. I didn't catalog.
Then perhaps you should tell our scholar friend.
Scholars.
So what are you looking for?
The Skypharaoh scrolls?
They're somewhere in here. You're going to have to spend time researching to find them.
You said in the index they had like little note as to where they'd be.
Yeah, the Spiral Archive.
Oh.
Yeah, that's this. Yeah.
Oh.
They're in here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit.
Is there like anything kind of like separating like what's where?
No, so basically there is the scrolls lined in the walls going down the stairs, but there's also scrolls
On the inside.
on the inside where you'll have to cross those thin bridges to go study.
Sweet.
Probably across those thin bridges.
You two do the thin bridges.
Yeah.
Why me?
Well, because we're probably lighter than Chief.
Boom.
So who here can read Ancient Osirian?
I can.
I can.
You just read Osirian.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware there was a difference.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, yeah, I can.
All right, so you're the only one who can read the things here. But you have a new spell. That
Yeah, I do.
Can she share that knowledge with the rest of them?
I think it's a touch spell.
Is it?
Comprehend language?
Yeah.
I mean, if fly is a fucking touch spell, comprehend language should also be a touch
Well, all
spell.
she has to do is like, ooh, I can fly.
Nope, it's just you. That
Just
sucks.
me, yeah. So, but I can read whatever. I just can't.
Oh, Kaylin, you
speak it.
you can do a linguistics check to
Oh,
try
sweet.
to understand it.
Sweet.
You'll just study at a slower rate.
Sure. I'll do that.
Ujebe can read Ancient Assyrian as well. So what you guys can do is you guys can assist the people who are studying if you
Yeah.
want.
There is smoke outside.
No, it's not smoke. It's the dryer.
I was
Yeah.
going to say,
It's
dry.
okay. It's all right, everyone.
It's just steam.
I thought I was like, Steam's cool.
I hate you,
Justin, 28.
28 on your linguistics?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to read easily.
And that's when the dryer explodes.
We'll die.
You almost actually got the linguistics check without knowing Assyrian.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys want to do some researching?
Yeah.
Who's researching where?
I'm gonna go across the flimsy ass bridge because fuck my life.
So it's 160 feet deep. So you're on the top. Are you gonna start at the bottom bridge or the top bridge? There's 4 bridges.
I'm gonna go to the top and I'm gonna fucking fly up
You wanna
there.
fly?
'Cause fuck this nonsense.
Sure, give me one of your black cubes.
Bye, friend.
Goodbye.
And what is it? I can fly 60 feet.
So that's the speed. Your speed is
Oh.
60 feet while flying. But basically now you don't have to worry about falling. So you
Cool.
can just study easily.
Let's
Where are you
do it.
going?
I was going to assist her till she flew away.
Bye.
You can go walk across
Bye.
the bridge. Yeah,
Let's do that.
yeah, sure. So can you please make an acrobatics
I
check.
would love to.
I'm hoping that's the verbal component to your
13.
spellcasting, so every time you fly, you have to say it.
17.
You're able to walk across the bridge safely. Where are you guys going to study?
I'm a simple woman. What's closest?
A book right to your right.
Sweet, we're starting there.
Would you like to assist somebody?
Sure. I'll assist the ring lady.
Sure.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
All right, so why don't you two each make a knowledge, history, nobility, or religion check?
Wow.
I got 12 for nobility.
12?
I get a thing for my nobility. Don't.
Yeah, you have a +8.
Oh shit. 27.
27. Okay, you are successful. You are moderately successful. Can you please
Right.
roll a d4? Can you roll a d8, please? Let's see how Ujube does.
I'm assisting her.
Yeah, she's able to.
4, Justin.
4, thank you.
7.
Is this David's Screaming Real Gray?
No.
No, I was gonna say it's different than mine.
Okay,
Yummy.
you guys spend a very tiring day researching within the Spiral Archive. And you guys are able to uncover more about the Forgotten Pharaoh. Hakotep, the Sky Pharaoh as they call him. Who's ready for backstory?
Let's do this.
Backstory.
So an index of catalogs of all the scrolls copied from Hakotep's library have been moved and hidden somewhere else.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. Why would I lie about that?
That's bullshit.
You guys are able to locate those missing scrolls. A huge pile containing several references to the Sky Pharaoh and his participation in some ancient war. The Sky Pharaoh is represented by a very distinct hieroglyph of a winged pyramid.
Interesting.
Let me know when you guys are good to keep going.
Do you have a
Yep.
picture of that hieroglyph?
No. You can just...
Imagine it.
That's mine. It looks like that.
Nice.
You guys good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
According to the scrolls, the Sky Pharaoh was convinced that an attack was coming from enemies who lived in the cities in the clouds.
So he really didn't like.
Yeah, and that he was frantically searching for a weapon to defeat them. Apparently, the Pharaoh eventually succeeded in finding this weapon, but all that remains of the scrolls that detail this weapon are a handful of ragged papyrus scraps depicting confusing geometrical patterns. Would you guys may all choose, because you all studied, to make either a perception or intelligence check.
Oh, perception.
Perception. That's a 14.
Can I stop rolling 2 on perception,
No.
Justin? Am I allowed? Okay, well, 14 then.
23.
Garbage.
12.
All right,
You do know
so
much better
Kaylin,
impersonation of a door.
Yes.
you're able to know that these scrolls should be here but have been clearly removed from the area
Okay.
you were looking.
Mhm.
The last thing you guys discover... Actually, just kidding. Ah, losers.
You don't discover shit.
So that's what you guys learned today. Luckily, there is still more information to be found here.
How do you get back past the stupid invisible thing?
No, it's
again,
dead
that way?
now.
Sure, it's dead.
Well, maybe. Okay. Well, then I guess let's just
Head
get
back for the
outta
day?
here.
Sure.
Certainly.
Ujibet says, we had that offer, the
Mhm.
deal. I need a ring.
Anybody have a ring? Chief.
Come on, guys.
Does no one have any ring in their treasure?
That's I thought we had gotten an ancient ring as a piece of treasure.
Yeah, I sold that for a
I
ring.
have my ring, and nobody's getting that.
Unless it's part of some lazuli jewelry. Lapis lazuli jewelry.
Is there a
nondescript.
ring in the jewelry?
Can I see that?
Lapis lazuli bracelet, sorry, gold onyx necklace, 3-pound jar, servant statues, just gold, silver, nondescript jewelry.
Wish I had that book with me. We'll say there was some in there.
Okay.
But it's going to cost the whole value of that.
Fucking Christ.
angrily toss the...
Don't you still have the 4 screaming bolts, though?
Yeah, that's why I threw that back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like she's happy with that. And she says, thank you all this. I hope you guys have more luck studying tomorrow to find what you're looking for.
So she was not helpful at all.
Super unsettling.
No, she helped you guys.
Oh, okay,
She
cool.
helped you guys.
Alright.
Are you taking your leave as well?
I will be. I am done for the day. I might come back tomorrow. I might come back another time.
Okay, bye.
Oh, very well. We hope to
Thank
see you
you.
again.
It's a pleasure
your
talking with you.
assistance.
And yourself.
And she leaves.
She was a monster. I bet.
Panya says to Rodrigo.
Okay, let's leave.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
She's a monster.
Like a literal monster or
Yes,
like a figurative
a
monster?
literal monster.
I'm not so sure. She had some interesting thoughts on a number of topics. I hope we get to meet her again.
Great. He's infatuated with a monster lady.
I never said I was infatuated, just curious.
Infatuated with a monster lady. Let's go.
What about this weapon?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go back tomorrow and we're gonna find more.
I'm also very curious about this weapon. To be able to destroy something from out of the sky seems fantastic. The entire story really just yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
It doesn't seem like it could possibly be real.
I'm convinced that he was just afraid of clouds.
You don't.
They're a little scary.
Chemtrails.
Yeah.
Chief, there are times when I look over and realize you and I may have a lot in common. And that is a frightening thought.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll tell you another time. Perhaps over a drink.
Alright, are we leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. We're gone. We're going.
Are we gonna drink?
Yeah,
are we gonna
we're
go to
leaving.
the pub or are we just gonna go right back?
I'm gonna go sleep in my own room.
Is there
The tower.
is there any way to like do we know of any like surefire way to beat one of those invisible stalkers?
Yep, with a big, broad swing of the sword.
Okay, you can go first again.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd like to find out some information from the secretary about that woman who has access to the dark archives. I'm curious. I mean, library term instantly dropped in my
Yeah.
brain. Access to the inner sanctum. Ujube. I'd like to know more about her. Does she come here often?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yep.
A woman with a pass to the inner sanctum.
Monster.
The only pass that came through was you guys.
Yep.
Fascinating.
She's a ghost.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? She's a monster.
A very helpful one.
Yep.
Thank you. Perhaps I was mistaken. It's very dark down there, and as you mentioned, quite dangerous.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, does the library...
She then the woman walks down. The curator walks down the stairs after you guys leave.
Okay.
At that news.
Or come
Just
up
find her
one
corpse the
ring
next day.
short.
What?
Or come up just one ring short. I feel like that's a really easy way to avoid a fight with that lady.
Yep. That's cool.
Just go buy a bunch of like shitty tin
Ring
rings.
pops.
Yeah.
So you're sleeping in your own room?
Yep. Well, in the room, not Rodrigo's room.
Yeah, your own room.
And I'm
Yeah.
fully clothed.
Yeah, which makes sense. There's more people in the room
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Would be a nightmare.
I'm gonna go have a bath in Rodrigo's room.
I need this.
It's so oily. Honey rings.
Alright, are we going back? Oh, can we go pick up our crap first?
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
going to bed.
I'm gonna let him shower, and then I'm gonna go and speak to the barkeep and explain that something horrible happened in my shower. It wasn't me. I have no idea. I will be happy to pay extra if I could have that cleaned tonight.
She can do that for you.
I think someone who's super oily went and crawled into the bathtub. I don't know.
Gross.
Yeah, she can fix that for you.
But he had to check first.
Is there anything else you guys are going to do tonight? You guys just going to go to bed?
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Cool.
That night.
You guys wake up in the morning to, you three, you don't because you're sleeping in your own room, to a knocking at your door.
You're just going to open a door?
What?
You see another scantily clad golden slave standing there.
Just come for you.
Momino Fra requests all of your guys' counsel today. She needs your assistance in something.
Oh.
It's best if you do not ignore her call.
Why? How could we?
Exactly, she's wonderful.
She's the image of perfection.
She's inviting you all for breakfast, so food will be served.
Great.
Amazing. We'll be
Do we want to
there
pick up our items first before we go?
shortly.
Yeah.
Just
would
in
like
case.
We'll be there shortly.
Unless
She needs you now.
Yeah, we're
You
just
do
gonna
not
get-
let Her Excellency
No,
wait.
We're just gonna get
We'll be-
dressed.
We'll be there.
What's the path? Can we just
bells
like
on.
make the path?
It's
through
to
the-
there.
Yeah, no,
Where's
Yeah.
we
the
can't
market?
really.
Oh, okay, fine.
There you have to go.
All right. Well, fine. Let's just go.
You guys all have healed hit points and you get these back.
Yay!
Oh yeah, you just.
Best day
What?
ever.
She just. I'm so used to a session being spent in a day. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah.
And we've already like killed 2 days.
Time goes by is going to start going a lot quicker on this one.
At dungeons, I imagine is where it's gonna slow down.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, let's go.
Ba-da-da.
We're
All right.
there.
You guys are at
Awesome.
the pleasure
I'm
barge?
not. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
We woke him up.
You didn't say you did. You woke him up?
Of course, he's
Yeah.
part of our troop.
No,
He's
let's leave him
council.
there.
So you hear a knock on your door. It's Chief.
Hello.
Momino Fra requests our council.
Given what I've learned about my tab and the cost of cleaning my bathtub, I am excited for today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. Yes, I'm happy to go along with them.
Sure. So you guys reach the pleasure barge.
I'm
A
never
bunch
gonna
of
get to use my shower.
scantily
Paying
clad
so much money.
gold slaves are about. The guards see you and they just step back and go on up.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, we saved like 4 gold.
As you guys get up there, there's a table set up with 4 chairs, and Momino Fra is already there eating, but she sees you, and with watermelon juice running down her lips, she goes, "Oh, it's you! It's a pleasure to see you! Come, sit right next to me,
Okay, I'm
please."
gonna go. Oh, hello.
And it's actually her knees she wants you to sit on.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I would.
And she just kind of rubs the back of your hair as
Ooh,
she's sitting.
yes.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I'm never gonna unsee this.
Somebody get me some eye bleach.
Greetings, my lady. You called us here for breakfast.
I did. So, I have this idea that I wanted to run by you. So, I thought it would be fun to have some sort of event to celebrate my appearance in Tefu. And I want all 4 of you to be involved in it, especially you, or you.
Yes.
Mwah. A chariot race. I have made Decca and Carette call a public holiday, so all merchants and libraries are closed, and we're going to host an extravagant chariot race. And I want all 4 of you to race in it. First prize is whatever I want to give out. And money, of course. Gold. Every gold is always included.
Right, just take
That's today. That's
today.
in 1 hour.
Oh,
So you better eat. I've supplied you guys with camels and chariots, and we're gonna have a chariot race.
Justin pulls out Camel Up.
I'm tired of D&D.
She's squeezing your butt.
That's fine. That's good. She can have me.
That butt's fine? Is that what you're telling us?
That butt's fine.
Squeezing your butt, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I'm down. Whatever.
Whatever. This is a chariot race, guys.
May we have time to inspect our chariots?
Of course.
Excellent.
It's starting right here. Yeah, so we'll start out here, and it's gonna go all the way around to get back to where it started.
Cool.
1 lap. Either whoever crosses first or whoever's the last one racing.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this in teams, or do we each have a separate chariot?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't look at the specifics. I just want to see some excitement.
Okay.
And I'd like to see
Wanna
you
share
cross the
chariot?
finish line first. Are two girls sharing? I like the sound of that.
Yes. Well,
I have a question for you.
I've never been. This
I've never
close.
done this sort of thing
Yeah.
before.
Can you make a camouflage?
No. I don't think.
And even if it did, the
chariot.
chariot would just fucking
The camel is confused, panicking.
Oh yeah, you cast fly on the camel and then it just starts running anyways, and you're like, camels!
So there's a lot of good food in front of you.
Yeah.
You guys can eat well.
I'm gonna feed her some grapes.
Oh, she loves that.
Yeah.
And then she kind of just makes you stop, like holds your jaw and just stuff some watermelon in.
I'll have a grape or two, and I will immediately leave and go to inspect the chariots.
Sure.
Rodrigo is not fucking around when it comes to gold.
So
Line.
the chariots hold 2 people, so you can either go alone or team up. And they're light chariots, and each one is given a grumpy camel at the front and a whip to control the animal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look. I'm just gonna follow Rodrigo.
Sure.
Because
She waves at you as you go.
I'm gonna grab a bunch of fruits and vegetables.
From the-
bring it with me.
yeah.
And go hang out with the camel and see if I can't bribe it into being less grumpy.
What's the quality of the setup here? Like, is this all like masterwork stuff? Like, are these fancy chariots, or is this like
Yeah,
stuff they
they're
dredged up
fancy
out of the
chariots.
river?
Yeah.
Okay.
There'd be no less from Aminofra.
Of course.
Yeah.
How many people are participating?
There's
Yeah.
like
Did-
20.
Does she like
Okay.
let me go?
Yeah.
Eventually? Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to see you race.
I
As
know
you're the
she-
last one to leave, can you please make a perception check?
I would love to. 7.
Okay, thank you.
Never. I'll never.
Happen.
Nope. I'm a fighter. Looking for things to cut. What?
You.
I've never been in a chariot race before.
Nor have I.
I've never even been on a chariot.
If I can sail a boat, I'm sure I can drive a chariot.
I mean, I feel like they're really different.
But what do I know?
I'm just sitting there with some carrots, like stroking a camel nose.
As it falls asleep.
If you're doing this, you want to do a handle animal check?
Yeah. I don't have anything. Do I just get to add my
So, can I know
charisma?
everyone's, if it's untrained, you just add your charisma bonus.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, 21.
Cool. So the animal seems to enjoy you.
Sweet.
Wow.
So yeah, what's the chariot lineup? I need it for a specific, I just need to know.
What's the chariot lineup?
I think we're gonna
Yeah, we're
try
gonna
and figure this out together.
I'd like to ask one more question of the handlers.
Yes.
In these chariot races, is it full contact? Are there sometimes 2 riders because one of the people is there to disrupt the other chariots?
The guy just says, we were just told to get camels and get chariots and go. Like, this is the first time this has ever happened.
So you're telling me there are no rules?
There are no rules.
No, I don't know. Aminofra said she would say the rules before we went. We're just getting camels and chariots.
Chief, get in my chariot.
They are
In the
far
back.
heavier than we are.
Yeah.
All right. 15 chariots have lined up.
Are they all partnered up?
Some are partnered, some are singular. You see the viper in one of them, and he throws you the horns. And he's like, the viper.
I glare at him.
Aminofra stands. She has a tiny little handkerchief in her hand, and she says, "Everyone pay attention to me.
I love her.
The official race of Aminofra has begun today. First prize will receive gold and a special present from me. The only rules are that there are no rules."
Chief, draw your sword.
Do we just start killing right now?
No, we're going to slash their wheels off.
Excuse me.
Good luck.
Do you want to drive or do you want me
She
to
has
drive?
magic missile.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
not driving.
Okay, I
You're
got it.
driving. You guys are all fucked.
So what happens is, she lifts up her hand and throws a thunderstone down on the ground, and with a loud bang, the race is on.
Ba-da-da.
So how it's going to work is there's going to be segments of this race. and we're going to throw things in front of you, and you guys get to choose how you want to deal with them.
Okay.
Okay?
Sweet.
So, there's a ton of people on the starting line. How do you guys want to get out? 2 suggestions that are options, but I always enjoy creativity. You can either jockey for position to try to get in front, or just scream and dash and hope you get out farther.
Are we standing?
No, you're on your
No,
camel.
We're on our camel.
Yeah.
On our camel.
Like,
in
on your
the
chariot.
You're in the
Okay,
chariot.
Okay, cool.
What do you think? Do you want to just burst out like heroes, or do you want to try and jockey
Well,
for
are
position?
is the starting grid just like a straight line? Or
A straight line.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of people.
everyone, so
Yeah.
there's not like a boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Thinking of this like an actual race.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. I say whatever you want to do, and I'm just going to try and interrupt people while...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's burst out of this.
So, you're going to scream and dash?
Yep.
What are you guys going to do?
I kind of want to also.
So you're driving?
Yes.
Okay.
I also kind of want to scream and dash
Yeah.
out, but I want to like make it like look really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, can we
wondering-
get the 3, 2, 1 Mario Kart
I got.
boost?
You want to throw one of those behind us?
I mean, we could do that, or I was thinking I
Yeah.
could just use my mage hand and just like gather 5 pounds of dust from the ground.
Yeah, I
and
like
just,
it. Let's do that first.
Like throw it in the air and then
Yeah.
just fucking go.
We're.
So you're driving.
I am driving.
So driver, support. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to mage hand dust in the air?
Yeah, just
That's what's
like
happening?
behind us, like this big billow.
What are you going to do to the starting line?
I just have a sword.
So you're going to kill people.
I want you to take out their wheels, yeah.
So you guys aren't right next to each other to start.
But there's another person
There is,
beside
yeah. You
us.
can take out someone next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say you take out them. Or slash the reins on their camels.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not these guys, because, I mean, obviously we're going to split the loot,
Yeah.
so...
If you hurt our chariot, I will magic missile directly into the middle of your
Do
face.
you realize how much more loot we're going to get if you guys let me win?
Yes, but we all have to get there first. If we take people out, we're helping, right?
Yes, no, it's true. Okay, Eric's driving, I'm supporting. If like there's someone like right next to me.
You're going to swing at them? At their wheel?
Well, I've got like a halberd, so I'm just gonna jam it into their wheel.
Sure. So, because it's a smaller space, it's going to be a bit tighter.
Yeah.
But you guys each make an intimidate check to get your camel scared enough to go forward.
But I can't.
The 2
I
drivers.
made my
Oh
camel
man, I
so
actually have the
happy.
ride check.
Yeah, these things are, they're all different.
Sweet! 25. No, I lied.
Oh,
No, I didn't. 25.
24.
All right, you guys are both able to make it in front of the pack. At least you're a makeup of like 40% of the pack.
Yeah.
So can you please? So you mage hand dust in the air.
Yeah.
Cool. That just happens. So it's just like there's an explosion of dust at the starting line.
Just like
Yeah.
out from the sides of us.
You're able to make the 2 people next to you not get as good of a start as you.
Go.
And you make an attack against another chariot,
I
please.
would love to.
Good enough to cut reins?
That's still that's a 16.
Yeah, you're able to jam their wheel up enough that they do not get a good start. So you guys are in the top 40% of the pack. So the race continues on. Crowds are on the side of the road. They're all cheering and loving it. But the only problem is that there's some crowds that are starting to come in and close around the path that goes through. So you guys can either get the crowd out of your way or just entertain them. Entertain them and squeeze through.
Oh.
We're squeezing through.
Okay.
We should really be divvying this up so that we can get the most and maximum benefit out of it between the 2 teams, but
Yeah.
it's way better to do this.
You're the driver. I'm just here to.
Well, you could scare them out of the way just by intimidating from behind.
Can I?
You could try. You could try shouting and roaring at them, swinging your halberd around.
Ooh. Yeah. Do
She's
it.
got magic.
She's just playing lightning bolts you.
Scare everybody away with like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I like it.
Okay, so there's all these people in front of us. I want to cast Summon Monster 1, but I don't want it to fight. I don't know if it does fight at all.
They can, but they follow your command.
Yeah, so I just want to summon a fucking viper.
The Viper?
No, a viper.
A viper.
Just to like go out in front and scare
Sure, so you want like a little snake that...
yeah, to scare the crowd back off of the road.
Okay. Caitlin, you may also take an action. Are you also trying to get them to make way, or are you going to try something else?
Just get away.
What about you? Are you guys performing?
I think he might be. I'm trying to ride through.
So that's the entertainment.
Entertain, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're going to try to
Make
entertain.
way for the champions!
Yeah.
So what do we have to roll for that?
To perform.
That's no good. That's a 5.
How successful was she in
16.
clearing a crowd?
16. You were able to entertain them enough that they kind of all clap and cheer for you as you move by.
I think I need to roll. to
Nope.
see- No?
No, you just
You
cast
just do
spells.
it?
Yeah, unless
Okay.
it's an attack spell. So the Viper appears.
Okay.
It scares the crowd back to give yourself some room.
Sweet.
And what are you going to
then
be doing?
We'll drive through that path that our viper.
There's still something you,
Clear.
as the driver, you have to also make a choice of what you want to do.
Yeah, I guess I'll entertain them out of the way.
Or you can even just help make the gap bigger if you
Yeah.
want with an intimidate check, please.
Sure. Yeah, that's great.
I'll add a bonus from the snake onto the roll.
That is 23.
All right, so you guys are now in the top 20% of the pack, which is pretty awesome. You guys are turning the road. You see a majority of the people the other riders start panicking and slowing down a bit because as you guys are going full speed, you see that the bridge ahead of you is under construction. So you need to either find an alternative route or jump the bridge.
This bridge?
Yes.
Oh, we're jumping that bridge.
Okay.
I don't know. That's not gonna help us. Ooh.
Yeah,
We're fucking jumping it. Is what we're doing.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna hydraulic push our our chariot.
So we'll say what you do is you jump off the back of the chariot and then hydraulic push while holding it, so you give yourself like a turbo boost.
Yeah. Like a.
What are you guys gonna
We're
do?
jumping it.
Cool. So you two together,
Yeah.
give me a handle animal, and you two together, can you give me a handle animal?
Yeah. Oh, that's 20! Yeah!
Damn.
So that's 22.
I got 16. What did you get?
I got
8.
18.
8.
8.
So what happens is you guys are both able to make the jump, but they come out ahead of you guys.
Yep. Of course they do,
Suck
because they
it.
got magic.
I'm already bitter. We're gonna take a tiny break for the YouTube
Aw, that's
Which-
the worst spot to stop.
as they just like hydraulic push just over it, which is pretty fun.